Let's be real. Have you ever felt that invisible, heavy weight on your shoulders, even when your life looks perfectly fine on paper? You woke up, had your coffee, you're safe, you're comfortable, but you feel gray. There's this persistent, annoying static in your head. It's that quiet voice whispering that you're falling behind, that you're missing some secret to being happy that everyone else seems to have figured out. You try to fix it with logic. You tell yourself, I have nothing to complain about. I should be grateful. But instead of helping, that just makes you feel guilty. You feel like you're broken because despite everything you have, you still don't feel there. Stop. You aren't broken. And you aren't ungrateful. You're just trying to speak to your brain in a language it doesn't understand. Your brain doesn't speak gratitude or logic. It speaks signals. And right now, I'm going to show you 3 physical shortcuts to send a massive happy signal to your system in exactly 15 seconds. No meditation, no journaling, and definitely no just think positive nonsense. If you feel stuck in a loop of overthinking, the second trick I'm going to show you is going to feel like a literal off switch for your mental noise. First, stop blaming yourself for feeling low. Your brain isn't broken. It's actually doing its job too well. You see, your brain wasn't built to make you smile and enjoy life. It was built to keep you from getting killed. Back in the day, the guy who was just happy got eaten by a tiger. The guy who was worried, scanning for problems, and never satisfied, he was the one who survived. You are the descendant of the most anxious people in history. This is the survival scam. Your brain is literally programmed to look for what's wrong. It's a 24/7 news channel of everything that could go south. But here's the secret. You can't think your way out of a survival reflex. You have to act your way out. You have to trick the guard. Trick number 1 is the horizon scam. When you're stressed or unhappy, your world gets small. Literally. Your eyes lock onto your phone or your computer, and your brain thinks, we are hunting or being hunted. This keeps your stress levels peaking. Here is the 15-second fix. Right now, look up from your screen. Pick the furthest corner of the room or look out the window. Now, stop focusing on one thing. Try to see the entire room at once. The left wall, the right wall, the floor, and the ceiling. Just let your eyes go soft and take in the whole picture. When you look at the big picture, you send a physical signal to your brain that says, the coast is clear. There's no tiger, we can relax. You'll feel a wave of relief in your chest almost instantly. You just forced your body to chill out without saying a single word. Trick number 2 is the system reboot. This one sounds crazy, but it's the fastest way to stop a mental spiral. When you're stuck in a loop of bad thoughts, your brain is like a record player with a scratched disc. It just plays the same I'm not good enough song over and over. To fix it, you need to create a physical glitch. The next time you're overthinking, do something totally wrong and physical. Stand on one leg. Try to balance your phone on your head. Try to catch a pen with your non-dominant hand. Just for 15 seconds. The logic is simple. Your brain cannot focus on a past mistake and don't let the phone fall off my head at the same time. The physical challenge takes 100% of your brain's power. It forces the record player to skip the scratch. By the time you stop, the loop is broken. You've successfully rebooted the system. Trick number 3 is the victory lap. This is the most important part. Most of us wait for a big win to feel good. We wait for the paycheck, the weekend, or the thank you. But your brain doesn't actually care about the size of the win. It only cares about the frequency. If you want to be happier every day, you need to start manufacturing tiny victories. I call this the 15-second victory lap. Right now, do one tiny thing you've been putting off. Fold that one shirt on the chair. Delete that one annoying email. Just put your shoes away. The moment you do it, stop. Don't just move to the next thing. Stand there for 15 seconds and say to yourself, "That's done. I'm winning." Here's the secret. When you acknowledge a tiny win, your brain releases a small hit of feel-good fuel. It tells your system that you are a person who gets things done. It builds momentum. If you do this 5 times a day, you're training your brain to see you as a winner. You're building a happiness muscle that gets stronger every time you notice a 15-second victory. Look, you don't need a new life to feel differently. You just need to stop waiting for your brain to spontaneously decide it's perfect enough to let you be happy.
It never will be. That's the survival program. Happiness isn't a destination you arrive at when everything is fixed. It's a quiet, 15-second reflex you practice in the middle of the mess. You have the remote control now. You've got the horizon scan to quiet the noise, the physical glitch to snap out of the spiral, and the victory lap to prove to yourself that you are in charge. If you're ready to stop feeling like a passenger in your own head and start taking back control, comment the word "flipped" below. It tells me you're done with the guilt and you're ready to start building the signal. Subscribe if you want to keep cutting through the noise. Stop waiting for a reason to be happy. Create the signal. I'll see you in the next one.